Welcome to Podcrawlers. I'm Kelly.
I'm Eric.
We have an Asian A-Go-Go episode
I
for you.
believe, the 75th episode of Podcrawlers.
Wow.
Do you think we're going to get to 100?
We'll see.
I doubt it. Doubt it.
We can make that our goal if we so desire.
Yes.
We might be one of those shows that ends with 100 episodes.
Maybe. We are, obviously, I don't want to say tired of doing this show, but the magic isn't there.
It takes kind of an effort to do it. Kind of. I mean, we have better things to do now that we have our Wii.
Yeah, a lot of wrestling DVDs, and I'm preparing scripts to send off to agents, so it's...
So you guys can do your own Podcrawlers based on his script.
That's... Anyway, yes, as you mentioned earlier, Asian A-Go-Go.
Woo!
We have 5 movies.
We do.
Red Eye, The Commitment, The Suicide Song, The Unborn, and Hair Extensions.
Wow. What do you want to start with?
Well,
You want to just go right down the list?
let's go right down the list. Red Eye,
Red Eye.
from, I believe, South Korea. From the guy who brought us Ring Virus, which was the South Korean ring, which we have yet to see, but I've heard it's basically just like Ringu, so what's the point?
Right.
Red
This
Eye,
does not have anything to do with an airplane.
and it has nothing to do with the Cillian Murphy, Rachel McAdams thriller,
Not at all.
in quotes. This has to do with basically
A train.
a haunted train.
Yes.
And that's all you need to know,
Pretty much.
pretty much.
It's kind of hard to give a small description of this movie because it's kind of convoluted.
And that's the major downfall to this movie.
We've got a young woman who is starting her, starting her career. I was going to say her shift, but both. As a cart girl
Aboard a train.
on the train where she sells candy, drinks, magazines, whatever. Which, I kind of wish that we had stuff like that on our trains. But anyway, she's basically working the graveyard shift. And her father, we find out, who used to be a conductor
On the train.
He's died. And that's where it gets all convoluted. But basically, she ends up on the same shift, on the same train, and weird things are happening.
Yeah, without giving much away, there's too much. There are too many, explanations maybe.
Yeah.
Because we get this ghost who is possessing people, kind of. And this train is also slipping in and out of reality. We have this brother and sister duo who, when the train crashed in the years prior, their parents were going to commit murder-suicide. And
kill
family,
them,
right.
yeah.
So this brother and sister are on the train to take it over and to basically finish the job, the suicide. But it's just a mishmash of shit.
It is.
And there's so much going on that it gets boring.
It does. And it's like you can't really keep up with it. You kind of just have to go with it. And even then, it's just boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, are you kidding me? Really? This twist? That twist?
Yeah.
It would have been so much easier if it had just been...
Just the ghost possessing people.
Exactly.
And the ghost being... Oh, and then the ghost is the jilted lover
Right.
of the guy who's currently working the train, and it's really ridiculous. They didn't have faith. It seems like they didn't have faith in one story, so they had to pile things on and on and on, and it just drags down the movie.
I agree. Totally.
So I don't recommend Red Eye.
No.
I mean, the cover looks good, and maybe the preview looks good, but
I didn't hate it. I just wish it was less complicated than it was. And there are better Asian horror movies to watch.
And better Asian horror movies concerning trains.
Shorter.
Right.
Asian horror movies to watch.
Pick up Ghost Train instead.
Ghost Train's fun.
And it gets silly, but you're never confused with
or
Ghost
bored,
Train. Right.
really.
Moving on to a movie that really tried my patience. The Commitment.
I don't even remember this one.
This is a Thai movie about a group of girls who wish for whatever at a shrine in front of a scary house where a ballerina died and the ballerina haunts them or whatever. This is a movie that suffers from lack of translation.
Yes, I agree totally.
Spoiler alert. At the end of the movie, I don't want to call her the last survivor because she's really not, but
no.
The girl goes into the house, which is now abandoned, and there's stuff written on the wall in Thai or whatever that isn't translated, and I think provided
somewhat of an explanation
to stuff.
Yes.
And we didn't get that, which I was just like, oh, fuck you, Tokyo Shock, you did a half-assed job.
Right.
But yeah, the movie, I mean...
Well, see, the thing is with this movie, it's not that it's terrible, but there is a lack of translation, it seems. Basically, there's kind of two groups of girls, but they're usually, a lot of them are together, so it's almost like there's one group of girls.
Yeah.
They all go at the same time to this house, like you said, to the shrine to ask for, passing grades or getting into the school that they want to. And by asking for these things, you have to offer something. Now, one girl offers like 100 hard-boiled eggs or something like that because that's what her sister offered and it worked. If you give up what you have offered to the shrine,
the ghost will not get you.
The ghost is fine with you. But if you don't believe in it, or you say that you're going to do something, and you still get what you want, but you don't do it, then she comes after you.
Right.
Which, the idea I kind of like.
Right.
It's still kind of stupid, but I kind of like the idea. But I think there definitely was a little translation issue.
Yeah, and it is what it is. It's a teen horror movie, young adult horror movie. And it's really, I'm trying to remember things other than the end. There's a scene where they go to the shrine and they perform some kind of exorcism or something, and one of the dancers kind of turns into the ghost girl, which is kind of creepy but really tacky.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I remember about the movie, so there's really nothing to write home about at all.
No.
No. You want to move on to a much, much superior movie? From Japan.
Absolutely.
I forget who directed this, if anybody.
Wasn't it, no, we thought it was somebody.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. The Suicide Song. I don't even know where to begin. Well, let's begin at the beginning of the movie and kind of just let it hang there.
Yeah.
A girl at a school, young girl, well, not a young girl, but
a teenage girl,
sings a song, kills herself. Her fellow peers and a teacher and a group of magazine reporters try to uncover the mystery behind the song and her death. Was it suicide? Was she possessed? What's going on?
And all the while, it's happening to others.
Yes. I don't want to give anything away because this was a good movie. The very end, kind of, I could do without.
Yeah.
But, whatever. I would go as far to say this is thus far the best movie I've seen in 2009.
Wow.
It provides, it just hits all the notes, so to speak. You have horror.
Yes.
You have emotion. You have just kind of stuff you don't normally see in movies. Or you do, but not as often. You have good acting, I think. And you have cool Asian people.
Which is key.
Yeah. Like you have one guy, I forget his name, but he's some kind of shell-shocked ex-soldier.
Who's with the magazine people.
Yeah, and it's awesome. Awesome stuff.
He's fun. I definitely think this one by far was the best of the 5 that we're talking about.
No.
The only complaint that I might have is that it does at parts seem to lag on a bit.
Yeah, the movie is a little over 2 hours.
It is. And I fell asleep, which I generally don't do.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was just because I was tired. Like, I wasn't bored to tears or anything. I just think I was tired. And so I kind of got the ending split up for me, which made me, I don't think, like it as much. But it was really well done.
Really well done.
On to a movie that was not well done.
The Unborn, we go back to the tie.
And not to confuse that with the American...
No.
The Unborn.
I don't think... This has nothing to do with that movie. This stars the star of The Commitment. I'm not even going to try to say her name.
Don't bother.
No. And The Unborn is about a pregnant woman with a dubious past who is stalked by a ghost.
Pretty
Basically.
much. Yeah.
This movie is better than The Commitment.
It is. It is, definitely.
But it's kind of standard. There's really nothing special about the movie at all.
I totally agree.
Yeah, there's really
I don't
nothing
really
to
have
say.
anything to say about it.
There are creepy
It is
moments.
what it is.
Right. There is one scene where a TV reporter, he's like a welfare caseworker.
Yeah, caseworker.
Who sets up a video camera in the hospital bedroom wing or whatever to record this woman who claims to be possessed or whatever. And the camera is kind of forgotten by him. And I don't want to spoil it, but it proves that there are ghostly going-ons, but not in the way you would think, kind of. And that's revealed at the very end.
Yeah,
which
I was
kind of like,
say.
Oh, wow, I got a little chill from that.
That is the creepiest part to me in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
But it isn't till the end.
Right, very end. It's right before
It's kind of like an afterthought. Like, oh yeah, that's right. We put a camera in the room. I wonder if there's anything that we could, spook them out at the very end with.
And it kind of reminds me of The Ghost. The one where the woman acts out the crime scenes for the police and whatever. And at the very end you see like doctored footage from the movie where
Right.
hidden images of ghosts. Kind of reminded me of that a little bit.
A little bit.
But on the whole, I mean, the movie has twists, but as they happen, it's like, duh, that's
Exactly.
how else could that happen, And I think it was you kind of figured it out, how things would happen.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of things that were kind of like, oh, I didn't really. So that ties them together, the
Right.
two characters. But yeah, it's kind of by the numbers. Flying through here, we got one more to go.
This is a real winner.
This, I believe, is from the director of Suicide Club, or Suicide Circle. Has
Yes.
nothing to do with Suicide Song.
No.
Hair extensions. Now, this is a movie where the idea, you already know the movie's going to suck.
Well, this stars
What's her face from Kill Bill?
the angry Asian girl from Kill Bill.
And she was also in Mail.
Yeah. She's been in other
I
stuff.
believe an episode of NPD Psycho.
Oh, yeah, I think she was in one of those.
You would know her if you saw her. And unfortunately, she's growing up.
Her nose still looks the same.
Yeah. but she's older and that young girlish charm is kind of fading. So she's definitely going to have to rely on her acting prowess, which she's
not bad.
I know. Everyone acted well in this, I guess.
Yeah. One complaint I do have about this movie...
Well, okay, go ahead.
Oh.
I was going to say, what is it about?
Okay, well, it's about a young woman. A big shocker, right? All the Asian horror movies are about a young woman, pretty much. Who's a hairstylist. Well, she wants to be a hairstylist.
Yeah, she's kind of like an apprentice.
Yeah, she's at this big swanky shop.
She isn't really that big or swanky, but they want you to think it is.
Yeah. And she's got some other issues going on, like her sister, which was the complaint I was going to have, is her sister at one point during the movie says that they're not really related. So, I don't know. I was confused by that. I don't know if it was the translation done poorly or if they just decided not to tell us what the hell was going on. But anyway, her sister is a crackhead.
Basically.
And she abuses her daughter.
Who she pawns off on Kill Bill Girl.
Yes, she pawns her off, which seems to actually be okay with her. And there's a crazy old guy who works in a morgue,
Yeah, he's a morgue attendant.
And he cuts the hair of dead people and sells it as extensions.
Well, he has a big hair fetish, too.
A huge hair fetish.
And it's creepy.
And basically, he finds a not-so-great donor to cut hair off of. And not to spoil anything, but...
The movie is called Hair Extensions. You can kind of figure it out.
Has lots and lots and lots of hair that continues to grow long after she's dead. So it's pretty cheesy.
I have one word that describes this movie.
Lame?
Stupid.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, haunted hair. You know, I can get into the hair extensions part. Like, yes, it is haunted hair, or it belongs, you know, from the head of someone who was wronged and they're going to kill whoever. I can get into that, but that's not all, there was more to it. You had the creepy hair fetish guy.
Right.
You had the whole subplot with the sister being a crackhead.
Yeah.
You had the subplot where the Kill Bill girl had an abortion, so there's that, which wasn't even fully realized in the movie. It was kind of like dropped, and you're like, oh, okay, whatever. You had the police investigation, which happens the first 15 minutes and then the last 15 minutes, so it's like, oh, wow, the police are really effective over here. And it's dumb. And then you have the origin of the hair, you know, the girl,
right.
Why she's a ghost.
Why she's wronged, how she was wronged, which in and of itself should have been a separate movie because it's very disturbing.
Right.
Just too much going on. Too much ridiculous stuff going on.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it would have been probably stupider if it had just been, hey, haunted hair. But I think it probably would have been more watchable.
Yeah.
Because we would have been like, oh my god, this is retarded.
And to add to the retardedness of things, certain scenes contain CGI. And it's on the level of a Sci-Fi Channel movie.
It really is.
Really tacky. And there's a point in the movie early on where I thought it was a comedy.
Yes.
But then it got serious, and I was just like, oh, maybe this isn't a comedy. Maybe it's just a really shitty movie. And it is a shitty movie.
And the hair fetish guy, he's really creepy. Like, pervert creepy. And, I mean, he's kind of funny, though.
Kind of funny. But it's kind of a fine line there because he goes after the little girl a little bit.
Yeah.
And I kind of was like, okay, I get it. We don't need
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, there you have it. Anything else you want to talk about
No.
concerning hair extensions?
No. Not at all.
Why did we wait so long to watch that movie?
'Cause it sucks. We should have some more Asian horror coming up
Yes.
within the next few months.
I would hope so. However, next episode, no Asian horror to be found. And nothing in the way of horror, really.
Aw, come on.
The first 4 Friday the 13th movies, which kind of the serial killer phase of Friday the 13th.
Yes.
So we are kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Podcrawlers@gmail.com is
drop
the
us a
email
line.
address. And yeah,
That's about all I have.
that's absolutely all I have.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Eric.
This has been Pod Crawlers.